Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and... This is what we're going to cover tonight. I am on my way from somewhere, I think it was from Denmark, to Rohrstock. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel, by the way. I'm going through Rohrstock. I'm about to hop on the Bodie McBoatface, and I'm taking it all the way to Turkey. We're going to go to Constantinople. Through Bucharest, and this is going to be quite a ride. What's going on, Joseph? How you doing, buddy? I think the stream is going at this point. I'm assuming it is. I see you guys commenting, but my browser did not update, so I'm going to just verify here that yep, there we go. Okay, so it's working. John, get off that. What are you doing, kid? John, what are you doing? 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 Hey! Answer me! What are you doing?
I'm playing on the Switch.
He's playing on the Switch. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the action here. I was going to play Gold Rush tonight. Sadly, the game will not start. Gator, I think it's great news. You know, it's hard finding people, that's for sure.
What mode is this?
And when you find a good friend or a girlfriend, it's all good. What do you say, mate or mate? Oh, we are just starting this trip.
Is this farm sim?
This is truck sim. Yep. Jeremy, whoa! What's going on, friend? So anyway, I am driving. You guys haven't seen this, I don't think, because I don't think I've done anything with this. I switched back to the Scania because Scania is one of those rare actual manual transmission trucks. So anyway, most trucks in Europe are automatic transmissions, but Scania is one of the few trucks that actually has a manual transmission available. I got to be careful crossing railroad tracks here. So I decided to go back to the Scania, and yeah, the paint job looks awesome. I just picked a really cool blue and lucked out, and I was like, oh, I'm keeping that. Where the heck am I going? I don't even know where oh, did I miss it? I think I'm supposed to go to the boat. Oops, we'll turn around in this parking lot here. But yeah, the truck's looking awesome. And got 750 horsepower, I think, something like that. So there's no issues pulling the heavier loads. I'm not getting stuck on hills and stuff. And let's see here. 730 horsepower. That's the horsepower rating. Yeah, I was really looking forward to playing it. I got it last night. It plays on my laptop. And I just tried it out a little bit to figure out the controls. And I went to start it on my computer up here tonight, and it will not start. It goes into the menu, but then it just does nothing. I can't use the buttons, the tab keys or anything. It's really irritating. So anyway, I'll try to work on that. You know, I'm gonna contact them and let them know it's not working. And hey, John, I'm trying to stream here, bud. Figure out something to do. There's a now one of the things that I'm noticing. The guy that took my truck, he put 44,000 kilometers on this truck. So, oh, it's 2 a.m. there. Oh man. Well, I'm not going to be on. It depends on how long this trip takes, but yeah, I actually looked on the Steam forums and posted my own comment and said, "Hey, does anybody know how to fix this?" But I got no responses yet. So, anyway, I'll keep looking for it. And hopefully it'll get fixed. If not, I'll send in a bug report. I'm not going to return the game. John, don't pee on my toilet without putting the seat up, kid. Who would have thought that you'd have to do that on the... He said puppies. Yeah, so I'd say about an hour and a half. You know, whatever it takes for the trip tonight, and then I'm done for the night. I got to get up early tomorrow. I shot a wedding today, so I'm pretty cooked. I'm pretty tired. I didn't sleep well last night because Violet slept in my bed and peed the bed. So I woke up in the middle of the night to being soaking wet and had to like pull all my bedding off and so I didn't sleep well. And then my friend who I'm shooting the wedding for decided he was going to text me at 7 o'clock in the morning and start asking me questions about my readiness for the wedding. And I'm like, dude, the wedding, I don't even have to be there until like 11 o'clock. Why are you texting me at 7 in the morning? Like, I don't have to get up until 9:30. So he totally woke me up, and anyway, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. Amazingly, I'm running like a top. I do have a headache, though. But it was a weird wedding today. This was a weird one. We had a 54-year-old guy who admittedly didn't look 54. He looked like he was in his 40s. But he was 54 years old, and he was marrying a girl from the Philippines who was like in her early 30s. It was really weird. There you go, Jeremy. Oh, your dog had puppies. That's so cute, Jeremy, our gaming nerfer. That's totally cute. All right, have fun, Gator, watching the game. Yeah, no anti-Trump. No, you don't necessarily have to have pro-Trump comments either, but, you know, no politics, no fighting, and no swearing. John, I love you too, kid. I'm hoping we get to pick up Monster Mullins, because I know he was looking at American Truck Simulator. Ooh, look at the trailer I'm pulling. That's a pretty cool trailer. So anyway. Huh? What, John?
Where do you put this?
I don't know. Ask. Ryan has to help you with that. You said go Trump. Yeah, I hope so. You know what? Honestly, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't matter who the president is. I don't want them to fail, because if they fail, we're screwed. I don't want any president to fail. I don't care what side they're on, because if the president's doing bad, none of us are doing good. That pretty much goes for the whole world, actually. So, oh, you had a, Wolf said your wedding was in the park in the rain, huh? That sounds wet. Jeremy, we were going to try to play Gold Rush. Is that what you're asking about? So, hey, Mr. Micah. John, what? Okay, hang on, guys. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. You have to use, like, the power brick or something, Seth. I stalled my truck. I had to talk to John because he keeps interrupting me about the Nintendo Switch. I'm like, dude, this is not a good time, kid. I missed the light. Like, go ask Ryan. He's sitting right there. He knows. One wrong button. World War III. That's right. Oh, Jeremy, the Gator game. He's watching the Florida Gators, the college team play. That's what he's talking about. So, hey, that guy? Yeah, Gold Rush, I couldn't get it to start. It works on my laptop, but I can't get it to work on my computer. I got up here. I spent about 45 minutes trying to get it to run, and I couldn't get it. It goes into the menu, and it then just sticks. It won't. I have no control over it. So, can you please close that door, Violet? And and then what else did I want to tell you guys? Okay, so really good news, and some of you guys probably saw this on Facebook. I'd imagine most of my Twitch viewers do this. We've been asking for donations for the past, couple months, saving up for a new video card for exactly what you're seeing here, where I'm playing these games and I'm running at about 45 frames a second. So I'm thinking, if I upgrade the video card, I probably will be able to get up to 60 FPS for YouTube and John, stop it! You're gonna get in trouble, kid. I don't know if I should say who or not. I don't know if he wants the recognition or not. Sometimes people do, sometimes people don't. One of my viewers donated about $400 last night. Well, I don't have enough for a new processor because I did end up buying a video card. So, on its way in from Newegg, it should be here this week. I ended up buying a 1070 ICX card from EVGA. They get super, super high ratings. They're overclocked a little bit, but they have a new cooling system that they did. So you said, I think you need a new processor. Oh, I'm really speeding. I need to set my cruise control. Hang on. Pay attention, Arthur. I wish the only thing I don't like about this truck is that you can't see the cruise control and the other information on the screen at the same time. You have to, there it is. Okay. Slow internet can cause lag in a multiplayer game for sure. Absolutely. So anyway, I did a lot of research. I got the donation last night, and I spent a good 3.5 to 4 hours researching video cards. Because I already had $300 in the account, it actually made it so that I had about $700, and I'm like, the sky's the limit, right? But I wanted to be very responsible with my purchase decision. Obviously, it's your guys' money. So I went in and I looked at the 1080. It seems like they run about 560, 570. For the reliable ones, maybe like 580, 590. So they're almost $600. And I'm like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, this is way too expensive. So then I started doing some research, comparing the 1070 and the 1080. And really the big difference between the two cards, the 1070 is designed for 60 and higher frames per second at you silly said, I'll let you know my address. You guys just saw that pop up on the screen. Okay, thanks, Lee. And so, anyway, it seems like, I'll tell you in a sec, George. It seems like the 1070 is designed for exactly what I do. So if you're running 1080p, which is what I run, my TV can't do more than 1080p. Then the 1070 is more than enough power, and the 1080 will actually not get you many more frames per second. What's up, Matthew? And so what ended up happening is I looked through all of that, and so I realized that spending an extra, because the card that I bought was $459, I think, plus there's a $20 rebate, so like $439. For the additional $200. I wasn't getting, or $180 or whatever, I really wasn't getting much of a performance increase. And yeah, future proofing, but to be honest with you, it's going to be a long time before I can afford a 4K TV. And I don't really see a need for it, because really for broadcasting and stuff, I can really only do, right now for Twitch, I can only do 720. So I will eventually try to upgrade this to 1080p for the Twitch stuff. But that's really up to Twitch, actually. I don't have a lot of control over that, because they give me, now that I'm an associate, it should help me be able to stream faster streams, but it seems like at 3,600 kilobits per second, I'm pretty much maxed out. So I don't know. I'll try to do 1080 streams, and maybe I'll mess around with that this week. But all of that said is that even with YouTube, everything that I do is 1080p. I don't do anything above that, and so I don't really see a need to be out there spending an additional $200 on something I'm not going to use. So I'm very excited about the 1070. I got one that had the ICXs, I guess their newer card. I didn't know a lot about them. I haven't obviously been looking for cards until now. But it's got a 9-sensor cooling system on it, and it also has asynchronous fans. So it checks the card all over the card to see which parts are hot, and it blows whichever fan needs to blow to cool that part down. And it also has a monitoring system that I'll be able to see from the side of my computer. I have one of those open cases that you can see like a glass side. It shows you the temperature of the different sections of the card. So it's really cool. It allows you to overclock without damaging the card. And it gets really, really good reviews. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I got a really good card, and I'm excited about it. It should be in next week, and then we'll be able to throw some things like, you okay, John? You all right? We'll be able. Are you being stubborn? Do you need a hug? Come over here, right now. You need a hug. Sorry, I snapped at Mater a little bit because he wouldn't stop bugging me, and I'm like, stop, John, and he just wouldn't stop. Come here, give me a hug. Come here. You're gonna make me crash my truck. Come here. Now he's stubborn. He's like, no. Sorry, George. Yeah, I was trying to play Gold Rush for those of you that are coming in just now and saying, why isn't he playing Gold Rush? Jamaica, you said blah blah blah. It's because I couldn't get it to start. It won't go in. So anyway, what's up, John?
So if you press a button...
Don't press the buttons. How about that? No. Oh, but it turns red. Yeah, the shift button's okay.
Yeah, no.
Sure, and it's a new game. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of... It's a new low-budget game, Kickstarter game on top of it, so I'm sure there's going to be problems.
Dad, if you want to...
We'll get it working eventually. The other one that I'm going to be looking at, they didn't give me a press copy. They gave Brad M73 a press copy. I even asked for one. Came on here, I was like, please. Nope. the new, what's it called? Real Farming is coming out on the 20th, which is next week. I think it's like Wednesday or something. Today's the 14th. Let's see. 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Thursday or Friday of next week. So we'll check that game out. I'll go ahead and purchase that. I think as long as it's reasonable. So far, it looks not great. It doesn't look horrible, but it's not looking excellent. Things like there's no tracks left when the tractors drive on the ground. They don't kick up any dust. It's like they're missing some things. But then in other ways, it looks better. So I don't know. That's so funny. Undertale. I'll have to look at that too. Yeah, John wants to drive the truck in the water. No, he left. He's wandering around the room. Yeah, Mr. Mike, I agree. Real Farm is looking kind of crappy. It's not there. Man, I love this truck. So if you guys didn't see the paint job at the beginning, I'm going to start again and show you for everybody that's in. What's up, Army Assassin? Check out that paint. I love that color just hit it for me. I was like, ooh, I'm keeping that. A little bit of black, a little bit of white, and a lot of blue. Check that out. Oh yeah, watch me scrape along the edge there. I went back to the Scania. I was driving the DAF before, if you guys remember, but the DAF only can get 490 horsepower or something like that, and the Scania has 730 horsepower. And also, the other thing that I found out, DAF does not... Yeah, I did. I totally lucked out with the color. I was just messing around. Go ahead, John. Take the cup. That's fine. I was... No, Lee, that's Pure Farming. I like Pure Farm, but Real Farm, I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never... There's been no information on it whatsoever until Brad M73 did his preview videos. And that's about it. I haven't seen anything else about it. I don't know anything about Real Farm. I like Farm Expert, and I also like Pure Farming. Looks like it's going to be great. But Real Farm, which is another game. Too many farm games, right? Well, here's the other thing. So anyway, back to the DAF. The DAF only gets 400 some horsepower, and DAF in real life only is available in an automatic transmission. So I felt like I'm driving with a stick shift. So Scania and Volvo, because they're in the Netherlands, or not the Netherlands, in Scandinavia, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, there's a lot of hilly areas there. So oftentimes they actually sell trucks that are stick shift. So I decided it would be more realistic to go back to the Scania and drive stick shift. And plus, I really like having more horsepower. It makes a big difference in getting stuck on going up on ramps and stuff. I just don't get stuck anymore. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to tell you guys, if you didn't watch the Farm Expert video I released yesterday, I was actually incorrect when I did my little talk about Real Farm and about Farm Manager. Farm Manager is basically the company that made Farm Expert left, and they're no longer working with a company that published Farm Expert. The company that published Farm Expert is making the game Farm Manager, and they kept the assets from Farm Expert. But Farm Expert is developing a different game. So now we have another farming game. It's supposed to come out sometime around Christmas, or I don't know. It's supposed to come out before the new year. So I'd imagine like November, like before Christmas. It is called Farming Dynasty. And Farming Dynasty is going to be the continuation of Farm Expert. It's basically the new DLC that they released where you build a house. It's that game. So, okay, so it says it looks okay as a... Let's see. Real Farm looks okay as far as graphics. The environment elements suck. Okay, well, that sucks. So, I am using my new steering wheel, absolutely, with the stick shift and the clutch pedal and everything. It's great. Yeah, just once, right your way. It's just like, well, Blue Fox says, like just like waiting for a bus. Like all of a sudden you get all these farm sims all at once. Yeah, there's like 6 games now. It's hilarious. Yeah, Dinosaur Farm. That would be like Slime Rancher, right? Seth loves that game. I do know what Slime Rancher is. I watched Seth play it. John, what are you doing? Don't you have somewhere to be? Bed? No. Such a goofy kid. John, I love you. Have you noticed that I've just been in 18th gear this whole time? I haven't shifted once since we got in. This is the only thing I don't like about going through Germany. It's boring. It's like really driving on the freeway. You can live with, yeah, Dinosaur Rancher. Slam, yeah, Seth really likes. I've only watched him play it a little bit, but I haven't. It's not my kind of game. I tried Astroneering a little bit too, and that's not my kind of game either. And then everybody like knows how to play it, so I get in there and they're all like, "We'll do this and do this," and I'm like, "Wait, I don't even know what button to press. Hold on!" And like everyone's running around. It's like playing Borderlands with Feared Fox. Feared, are you on tonight? He's got like a character with like a massive shotgun that kills everything in one hit. And so it's just like I can't even. I'm just running behind there like trying to find things in the boxes, and he's like killing all the enemies in one shot. Boring. All right, so they have, as you can see, there's all kinds of. Some of the things. What's the matter, Evelyn? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, the toilet's not flushing? You have to take the put the lid down.
No.
And take the back off. No, just please, because you need to flush it. Wiggle the handle. Just wiggle that little handle. Tap that thing, the little thing, like the tower. Tap it, and the thing will come up, and it'll. Oh, the punk fella? Yeah. What, Ev?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have to take the back off and just tap the tower inside there, and you'll see the little thing go poop, and then the toilet will fill up. It got stuck. It's broken. I have to replace the inside of the toilet.
Can Ryan?
Okay, ask Ryan to do it. That's fine. Look at this traffic. It's like killing my frame rates. This is one thing that I hope to fix with a new video card. Well, we'll see. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's a CPU problem. But if I look, I'm looking at my CPU usage, and I'm using 60% of my CPU right now, 50 to 60. So it's got to be a video card thing. Jeremy, you want me to do my summer car to get out of the ditch? I don't think I can do another after this. I gotta go to bed after this, man. I'm getting pooped. Like I'm starting to yawn. So I'm tired. Rock, you're late again. You had to unflood your street.
Yeah, we're going to buy costumes tomorrow with Taka.
Yes. You said John is hostile tonight.
Daddy,
What's up, John?
tell Kaka to buy me a ninja.
You're coming with us, and we'll get you a costume.
I don't know what I'm going to
It's gonna be.
We're going with my mom tomorrow to get
It's
costumes.
gonna be real.
It's got to be real.
Real.
What?
Real.
It's got to be a wheel.
Real.
The blue ninja suit.
Oh, Rio.
No, Leo.
Leo. Seth, go make me tea. No. Do it now. Do it now. You've got to do it now. Oh, watch out.
Real. And then
I
you
need
said-
some tea right now.
You said real.
2 feet in your driveway. What? What did the sewer drain get plugged? That's crazy. You said you walk the streets so your kids can. Yeah, I will have to. Yes. Yeah, trick or treating. This road is really bumpy. I like it.
Back in the back.
It's making me bump around. I bump around. Sorry. Yeah. So Jeremy, I did get if you guys remember in my summer car in the last episode, I did get killed. I probably shouldn't say anything for those of you that didn't watch. Mudrunner's going to be exciting too, man. David Slice to go to bed. As long as Seth makes me tea, I'll be fine. But it doesn't sound like he's going to. I think he just walked out on me. That's crazy, dude. Oh, so once you got the leaves out, then you can... Oh, slow down. Micah's going as a skid, as a skid loader. Paraplegic humor. For those of you that don't know, Micah's in a wheelchair, and that's a pretty funny joke, Micah. So he's going as a skid loader. I love guys that have you have a good sense of humor, Micah. God bless you. You take a hard situation and you make it fun. That's how you got to live your life, you know. Oh man, so we're getting all kinds of traffic here. Hang on. Oh, you missed it. I'm sorry that guy. I just blew it for you. Yeah, I died again, and it was bad. Now I'm playing on non-mortal, so I was able to get stuff back, but
That's horrible.
I'm caught up now, guys. What is this? Oh yeah, a bunch of fire, huh?
But how does it happen? How
Well, okay, so Evelyn's asking about forest fire, so I'm going to tell her so you guys can overhear this. Yeah, George, I love especially ETS. I love ATS too, though. I like the feel of ATS. It feels more real, but ETS is still. I like all the. Man, this is great. These roads are awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so forest fires, Evelyn. What happens is California does not get a lot of rain. It is a desert climate. Okay.
But it doesn't look like it. Look at all the trees.
I know there's trees and stuff, but it's a very dry climate, and so what happens is that stuff dries out, and then lightning strikes, or look at my trailer. Someone smokes a cigarette, or something happens, and it starts a fire. And because everything is dry, like here in Ohio, everything's wet. So if I went outside and threw matches on the lawn, what would happen?
It wouldn't catch fire.
Right, they just go out, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, as is Arizona, right, Jeremy? But in California, it's super dry. Any of those western states. And so what happens is it just starts to catch, and it catches in within minutes, you have this giant fire, and it's out of control, and they can't stop it. So
But it's so big. It's like up in the
it's
sky.
burning houses down and stuff. Yeah, they got really bad forest fires right now in California. It's bad.
It's like
I think a
right
bunch
above
of
the
people died.
trees. It's so high.
So it's been really bad out there.
Let me see a fire. I feel so bad for those people losing all their homes and their jobs. Let me see it. There's families that are dying and stuff.
Right. No, I totally agree with that, George. I think the longevity of ATS is going to be great. I agree with that.
It's like touching the clouds.
10 with Texas. Wait, you left when it was tied?
And John, look, it's way bigger than
What'd you miss? Well, we went through some bumpy roads, and now we're on our way. I think we're out of Germany at this point. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
it feels like the entire earth.
Yeah, the southwestern states are all dry. In fact, Evelyn, when you go out west, they have Smokey the Bear signs everywhere that tell you the forest fire, the chance of a forest fire in your area. It's like anywhere from poor to good to excellent, which is excellent's bad. That means there's a really good chance there's going to be a
Those
forest fire.
houses are so nice. So it's like
Yep, they're gonna burn.
Homes, and they're losing them and losing families and their jobs and losing everything.
You're going to sit, he said he's going to sit, Hyrox says you're going to sit and eat all your candy. And their parents are saying no. That's terrible, IROC. That's mean. Yeah, it did look like Michigan for a second. I agree with that. Lane ends. Get over. Oh, New York's your favorite? That's funny. I definitely have, Jeremy. I've been through many, many parts of Arizona. When I was a teenager, we went out west several times. It was my favorite place to go. My grandfather and grandmother had a I don't know if you guys are familiar with what an IRA is, but it was basically a tax shelter, and they have to take money out every year. So my grandpa had to take out like $20,000 every year, and he had 4 daughters, so he would give each daughter like $5,000. And my mom chose to take us on vacation. So from the time I was, I want to say, maybe 13 or 14 until I was like 20, my mom and I would go out west and just drive all over the west. So I've been all over Arizona, all over New Mexico, all over Utah, Nevada, California, Washington, Oregon. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've been through Wyoming, I've been through Montana. It's my favorite states, though, are the desert states. I love Utah, southern Utah, and northern Arizona. Are just absolutely beautiful. When you come down out of Capitol Reef into like Mexican Hat, I hope I can find somewhere to sleep. Yeah, it does look like Fallout 4. It's crazy. The fires are unbelievable. Fire safety or something. They brought a chopper down. What? That's so cool. Landed in the school at the school. Oh, Gaming Nerver said you should do that sometime. Yeah, you definitely have to get out west. Even if you spend a couple weeks out there. Like after a while, you get if you're used to the Midwest, it's hard being out west because it's super dry. Like everything is brown and dead, and there's not. But it's just unbelievable scenery. You never see anything like that around here. So, yeah, that's true. There's no humidity. There's not a lot of bugs. You miss your sister, yeah. So, are you in Arizona, Jeremy? Is that what is that what I'm getting from that? And if so, I mean, you don't have to tell me exactly where you are, but what part of Arizona are you from? If you're from Arizona. Was it real or was it fake? We better find somewhere to sleep fast. I don't know. We might be in trouble. Whoa, wrong gear. Sorry, I'm misshifted. Okay, you moved back in 06. Okay, so you are in Arizona. I went to, let's see, I'm trying to think of places I've been in Arizona. I've been to Phoenix, and of course, I think it was Westcott, Scottsdale, Jerome, Sedona, Flagstaff, and then up north towards the Grand Canyon. And along the other side of it, like on the southern part of Utah, through Utah, I've been through like most of Utah. I've been in most of the cities in Utah, and then out into the country and stuff around Utah. It's so beautiful. There is nothing like it scenery-wise, and you have nice weather almost all year round. It does get really hot though, but it's nice. It's always sunny. In the winter, it's always sunny. I don't know. I just love it. Okay, we just crossed, I believe, into the Czech Republic. I'm not sure, but I think we're in Czech Republic now, so we're out of Germany, thankfully. And you can see here the roads are already far more exciting. Georgia and Tennessee. Well, you're young, Gator. You'll travel. Have car will travel. Mark still wants to go out west. My kids have been to Colorado. They've been to Michigan, obviously Canada, and through some states, but they haven't really visited those states. So I did all the touristy things when I was a teenager. And then again for work, my favorite was working. Yeah, he said catch. So have a good night, Blue Fox. All right, we're in a very mountainous region here. I don't remember this, but okay, this is cool. Oh, that's funny, Jeremy. That's terrible. Oh, for FS17, that stinks, man. But yeah, the kids haven't been out west, so. But it's that if you can ever go, man, it's definitely worth it. But for work, I worked in the apartment complex company that I used to work for, and I still do work for them photo-wise. They had an apartment complex in Arizona, and then they had another one in Colorado, and I always told them, like, look, I will, oh no, okay, hey, there's a parking spot, perfect, 200 meters. I always told them, like, hey, I will go, I'll drive, I'll save you the airfare if you let me take the weekend and pay for my hotel. I'll take the rental car and I'll drive from Arizona to Colorado, and it was such a beautiful drive. I did it a couple times. I would stay in Santa Fe on my way. It takes about a day and a half to drive there. Maybe like 13 or 14 hours total, but oh my gosh, every second of the drive there's something exciting going on. You're always seeing something incredible. I just, if you haven't been out west and you can afford to do it, do it. Don't miss out. I mean, it's just start in Colorado and work your way west. I mean, it's our country is so beautiful. That's if I never the Panhandle. The Panhandle, never. All right, I'm pulling the parking spot here and put our guy to bed for the night. Oh, if I can make it to the parking spot without slamming into the wall. Okay. So, We're going to turn the truck off. My guy's going to go seep, seep, seep. Seep, seep. Andy's to bed. It's the morning. We're up. Ooh, it's time to buy another garage. Look at our bucks. So we'll buy Rondo. What's so funny is that we have every time I think of you, Rondo, I have my kids have a random folder on our USB in the car, and it comes up and says it's called Rando. Like the folder's called it says Rando whenever I play it. I think of Rondo every time I see it. I'm like, Rondo. I'm like, is that an artist? And I'm like, oh wait, it's the random folder. Duh. It's the Rondo folder. Seth has not brought me tea. That's a good. Somebody said that one of the T-shirt that I should get. I should make a T-shirt for my channel, and you know, there's a lot of easy ways to get T-shirts now. Rando Calrissian. That's hilarious. So anyway, there's easy ways to make T-shirts now that you don't have to stock. They take a percentage of it and you tell them what you want on it. And so I think it's actually a really good idea, and I might do it. But somebody was said that my T-shirt should officially say like Seth, bring me tea, and then maybe on the back like have something like he didn't bring me tea or something. Arthur Chapman's YouTube. Seth, bring me some tea. Hey, go Steve-O! Go Steve-O, I got my video card. Yay! I think you commented online. Go Steve-O was the one that first convinced me that I need to upgrade. Some go down to 30. Yes, different mod maps are not very well. That's one of the things I like about the standard factory maps is because they are well optimized. And so, good morning, Steve-O. Anyone, please get me tea. That's right. Yeah, I'll come up with something, IROC. It's something that we'll like put on the store. Like I'll see who I can work out a deal with, and you know, I know they're not going to sell a ton of T-shirts, but I thought it just would be funny to like have T-shirts made. Seth, get me some tea. And then like on the back, please, please, please. And maybe like a Seth has really crazy hair. If you guys haven't seen Seth, he said be a good Brit. He has. All I can say is, if you've ever seen Raggedy Andy from like Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy, Seth looks like Raggedy Andy, or Frodo Baggins. That would be the other one. He's just got that crazy poofy hair, and it's like real curly. He looks like a lollipop, and so well, we should have like a stencil of that, like going the opposite way, like the back of his head, like, and like saying like "No, Dad." We're talking about a Seth T-shirt. We need to make a T-shirt for my channel. It should say "Get me some tea," and on the back, Seth walking away like saying "No, Dad." Get it yourself, or I always do it. Oh, cool, Steve. I'll check it out. I'll check it out before I go to bed tonight. I know I do. I tell him all the time. I'm like, Seth, you're like a little lollipop, and he's like, shut up. So anyway, yeah, Steve, I'll check it out. I mean, I've got some money left over in my account. I'd like to save up though and get maybe get a faster processor. I need to really research that too and see if a faster processor would actually get me any benefits. Because I feel like right now my processor has a pretty high clock speed, and it's not. I don't think that's where I'm getting the bottleneck. I'm pretty sure the bottleneck is coming from the video card. So, Seth, get me some tea. Yeah, I do call him. He's my lollipop. And he hates it because he's like 12 and a half now. But what's great about Seth? He's not your typical preteen. He's a. Where are you going, Seth? Give me some tea. Come on, Seth. He's like, no. There you go, John Boat. There you go. That'd be fun. Origin of the Borg. It would be fun to have track IR. I mean, it definitely would be cool, but Missouri, USA map. I got to try that map out. I haven't looked at it yet. I've been so bad about checking new maps out because they're so big. I mean, like in FS15, it was like a map was like 300 megabytes. Okay, so like a 10-minute download. But you know, all the maps now are like like 200 gigabytes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta wait 45 minutes for this stupid map. Because my server, my internet's fast, but a lot of the servers are so slow. I didn't get any milkshakes, Steve-O. That's funny that you think of that. I never think of Denny's as a milkshake place. I always go. I love coffee. I do too. But I actually, Rondo, I like coffee way better than tea. But it was giving me headaches and making me dizzy, so I stopped drinking it. You said you could make a raft. It's funny because when I think of Denny's, like I think of like first of all open all night, and secondly I think of like breakfast food. So like when I go there. During the summer, they have these like strawberry and cream pancakes. Oh my gosh! And that's what I get. So I'll get like pancakes with like eggs and sausage, you know, and I split it with Ryan. I usually take Ryan up with me and we eat together. But they do make like amazing milkshakes. They're like hand spun milkshakes, and I don't. I never have gotten one before, except for like I think I got a Christmas one like 2 or 3 years ago. But I always forget that they have really good milkshakes. The other thing, too, is I really am trying to lose weight. Not super hard, but stuff like that, like getting milkshakes, getting pop. Like, I'm not doing those kind of things. So you think of heartburn when you think of Denny's. Yeah, if you get the greasy stuff, yeah. Only too much dollars, right? Oh, Lee. What a song. And it worked. It's like a one-hit wonder, but yeah, that's a horrible song. I'm not even going to repeat that. Oh, man. It's kind of true, though. Yeah, I actually, as I've gotten older, I don't like fast food, except for Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Yeah, the make your own meal. There you go, Jeremy. But Chick-fil-A is my girlfriend. But I don't. Violet said, "No, it's not." Sandbox World of Tanks. No, what is that? Oh, this dude. Don't hit me, dude. Oh man, my trailer's getting all tippy. No, Steve, I'll have to check that out. I haven't even heard of that. Sandbox World of Tanks, huh? I'm gonna have to slow down. This curve is like crazy. Sorry, trying to keep it rolling, but I don't want to flip over. But anyway, most fast food, like either a couple hours later or the next day, I just feel sick. Like I feel so sick when I eat fast food. So as I gotten older, I can't tolerate it anymore. So I don't. The kids are like, "Let's go to McDonald's," and I'm like, I mean, oh man, no. Let's see, marry the building attached. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, my girlfriend. Oh, there we go. Oh, Sweet Corn, Missouri. That's cool. I'll check it out, Billiam. Let's see. What do you make a video about, Steve-O? Ronald McDonald's, a mock soccer song at a KFC outlet. That's so funny. Let's see. Shoney's, all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet, 5 days in a row. Oh, my gosh, no. It's hard when you're on the road, man. It's really hard to not eat out when you're on the road, and you just get sick of it. It's funny how it's fun when you don't get to eat out a lot, but when you do get to eat out a lot, you're just like, oh, home cooking, please. Separate tester where developers and players can work together on the balance of vehicles. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, McDonald's is the worst. I haven't liked McDonald's for years. My kids love it, but I'm just like, ugh. I like the fries. I'm not gonna lie. And I like their dollar tea. Like tonight on the way home from the wedding, that's probably why I'm like that's why I've been able to talk this whole video. You should gonna go to Arby's. I do like Arby's, that's true. I like their non-sweet tea. So I get that McDonald's, the dollar, it's like $1, and you get this huge cup of tea. And I get those. Like I went on the way home today, I stopped and got one of those. That's all I'll get from McDonald's. So I like their fries though. So George. Yeah, I'm pretty easygoing. You mostly. Yeah, now I like fat. I do like Subway. I get the roasted chicken sandwich. I think it's like a maximum of 7 grams of fat, and I don't get any. They're roasted. They're broiled. They're not fried, so there's no bad stuff in them, and they're I don't know. So, but I like the roasted chicken sandwich, and then I just get cheese, lettuce, tomato, and green peppers, and I put some hot peppers on there too, and that's it. Fried potatoes. Oh, that would be really good. The big T is too much caffeine, Steve-O? Yeah, I was going to say that's why I'm probably going 100 miles an hour in the game and in real life. Nope, 80 miles an hour. There we go. Okay, so we're doing good on gas. I have no idea where we are, but we are on target. Gator, you're doing it to me again with those messages. I can't read that entire paragraph while I'm driving. I'm going 80. What the heck? I'm going 80. He freaking gave me a ticket for going the speed limit. Jerk. George said, well, I'm hungry now. Sorry, George. Ryan made, oh, 50. Now it's 50. And now it's 80. Oh, come on. That's probably what happened. I probably went through like a 50-80. Ryan made sweet and sour, or not sweet and sour, chicken fried rice tonight. Like his own special blend, fresh chicken and, well, rice. And it was delicious. Delish. All right, we're coming up on the border here, so we're leaving whatever country we're in. I think it was Czechoslovakia. And I think we oh, no, this speed keeps up here. Okay. Chicken and rice. There we go. Kilometers per hour. Bratislava? Are we in Slovenia? Where are we? I'm lost. All I know is the speed limit went up to 90. I don't think we're in Turkey yet. Oh, there he's the cop. Let's get him. Oops, 69 Camaro. In Forza. Forza. Yeah, it's not very fast. These European trucks don't go very fast. I mean, they do go fast, but they don't normally travel very fast. They're very limited as to what speeds they're allowed to go. Let's see, 87, 90. There we go. Slovenia. Okay, so it is Slovenia. There we go. Bratislava. Bratislava. All right, that's fine, Lee. He probably will allow it. He allows some pretty funny stuff up there. And some stuff where I'm like, whoa, Kyle. Chopped chicken, steak, rice, and I just belched on live on Twitch. Sorry, guys. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not a real high. It's a sugar high. Bratislava. Bratislava. I wonder if that... Oh, man. And once again, you can see here I'm getting some frame rate issues. Maybe not, though. It looks really smooth on the stream, so maybe you guys don't see it, but... Lava from Bratis. Oops, sorry. I burp when I'm angry. Hey, you! Bleh. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. Just being silly. Oh, I did it again. Oh, quit changing speed limits on me. Just leave it the same. Premium belching, only $4.99 a month. That's right. Be sure to subscribe for more belches. Get out of my way, orange car. Nope. Oh, jerk. He's making me get over. Look, he's going to speed up. How much you want to bet? Jerk speeds up. Is that a Saturn? Or that's probably a Vauxhall is what it is, because they don't have Saturn in Europe. They have Vauxhall. Well, because then I'm like I have to get over to pass him, and then he speeds up. So it's like, why did he makes me switch lanes. Anything else exciting? I put my wheels back on my airplane and did some off the grass flying the other day. Had a great time. It was there he goes. They're going to rocket forward now. I'm coming over. Nope. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Mixed signals. And so I flew 4 flights at the park and was doing some really, there was a 7-mile-an-hour headwind. So as I would pass from west to east, my airplane was going like 2 miles an hour. It was really awesome. It just like hung up there in the air. And I just kind of floated down. The airplane comes in, man, because it's big. When it comes in and it's got the landing lights on the front and stuff, man, it looks like a real airplane coming in. It just comes in and kind of hangs a little bit sideways like there's a crosswind, you know. It's really cool. I love it. Yep. Yeah, doing it over. Yeah, because the GPS doesn't catch up because there's too many freaking speeds. Let's see here. We're going to get 90 going. I think you have to sub to my channel every month. I don't, unlike YouTube where you sub and it stays subbed, I think you have to actually subscribe each month. So every 30 days, it renews your subs because, you know, that way you I'm not sure why they do that, but it definitely has made it a little bit of a challenge because I kind of have to tell people that. Otherwise, they end up unsubbing and not realizing they're not subbed. Gaming nerfer, like Grand Theft Auto, right? The ramp truck mission where you have to get the truck with the ramp so you can jump. Or I guess you're just supposed to load on. You're not really supposed to jump over the truck, but sometimes that happens when you do that mission. Yeah, so you have to subscribe each month. Yeah, I do need to do that. So I need to figure out, like, what would I do for subs? Right, like, I need to figure that stuff out. Yeah, if it's Amazon Prime, it's you have to it just renews it, right? Uh-oh, I'm going to get a ticket. These guys are all slowing down. Okay, we have crossed into, I believe, Hungary at this point, which is our final destination. Oh, okay, that's cool. Wait, so am I in Hungary or where am I? Where am I in Macedonia? Oh, okay, so it will renew. So I know some of them they cancel. I'm not sure how it works, but I've had other people tell me they got canceled too. Oh, that's an interesting idea, Gator. Let me think about that. I do need to come up with some kind of like subscriber incentive. I know they talk about that because I'm fairly new to Twitch, so I'm kind of still learning all this stuff. Yeah, maybe it's because it's Amazon. Like Amazon makes you redo it every month. I don't know. I do love Amazon Prime. I will say that. I use it for shipping stuff. In fact, after I bought my card from Newegg, I'm like, I could have gotten it faster if I would have bought it through Amazon. And I think it was like $5 less, but they didn't have the rebate, so I wouldn't have gotten the rebate. My trailer's bouncing all over the place.
Daddy, that's you. This is you, Daddy.
What's me, John?
This is you. Look, Daddy.
Wait, hang on, John. I'm trying to drive around a curve here and set my cruise control. Oh, that big fat cat? That's what I look like? Yeah. Thanks. John was little. He's like, Daddy, you're so big and nice. I'm like, thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence, son.
I was about to say big fat.
Okay, so Twitch will be Okay, I see that. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I know you don't like big companies. I know there's lots of good things and bad things about it, so. All right, dude. We'll see you the guy. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, after I'm done with this load, I do need to go to bed too. I have to get up at 6 tomorrow, so it's 10 or 6:45. I'm sorry, because I'm doing guitar tomorrow at church guitar. Yeah, frame rates are low. Once again, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but my frame rates they're not awful, but they're definitely below what they should be. Yes, that's correct, Gaming Nerfer. On Twitch, the way that it works is I get no money whatsoever unless people subscribe. And then if they subscribe using Amazon Prime, because I'm also a Prime member, I get the full subscription fee. If they sub through Twitch, then I get half of it. So it's like $2 a month or whatever. Rondo, you have a good night, dude. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Oh, it's 6:45 a.m. Oh, man. Oh no, you're saying for me. I thought you were saying or fire. I thought Fireblade. I thought you were saying that it was 6:45 for you. No, yeah, I had to get up 6:45 in the morning. It's the only day of the week that I have to do it, and now the last couple months I don't know what happened to Nate, but he's the other guitar player that does the lead stuff, and then Tony Kusa does it sometimes. But those guys are always busy. I'm the least busy. There you go, 2:55, Steve-O. He's 3 o'clock in the morning, and Steve-O's still up. And so I have the last 2 months, man, I have been on every week. Usually I'm on for like 2 weeks, and then I'm off for a week or two, and then I'm on for a week or two. You know what I mean? So it's like, but because Nate's, I don't know what happened to Nate. He was like their original guitar player. I don't know if he's just like super busy with work or whatever, but he never does it anymore. And so they've been having me do it. Not that I'm complaining. I love doing it. I have so much fun playing guitar. But it does, it's I'm definitely having to get up earlier more often. And that's okay because it's good to kind of stay on that lower. George Brown, if you look down below the video that you're watching, you'll see a big donate button. And that goes to PayPal, and you just donate through PayPal, and it goes right into my PayPal account, and that's where I hold on to it there. I just kind of save up, and then as I see things that could help my channel, like I invest in them, like games, like I bought that Gold Rush game using my PayPal money. So people sometimes donate games, sometimes they donate tanks. Though I'm kind of taking a break from World of Tanks right now, but see that speed changed on me. Oop. And I shifted into the wrong gear. And so that's people that just give me the money allow me to do it. Well, I kind of can do what I want with it, but I'm careful about what I do. Like I don't just go out and like spend money. Like, I'm gonna blow this money. I'm gonna buy a new RC tank. No, I don't do that. It's YouTube related stuff that I buy. So I'll buy like the video card, or like if new games come out, I'll pick those up. So like this Gold Rush game or Real Farming next week. So that's what you said. And sometimes people lose bets, but then other people just donate games and stuff through Steam, so that works too. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go 80. There we go. Dragon, welcome aboard. Glad to have you as part of the channel. New, it's crazy. I get a lot of new people every week on Twitch. It's pretty exciting. Like, I go into my mailbox about once every 3 days, and Jeremy, I would say there's probably, if we're in Hungary, we're kind of getting close to the end of the trip, but it could still be. I have to check I can tell you. Oh yeah, we still got a long way to go. I still got another overnight, so I'd say probably another 45 minutes or so before I have to go to bed. Yeah, I have like over 1,000 followers, which is awesome. And I'm getting it's like every week I'm getting like 70 or 80 new subs. So or not subscribers but followers, and I've got a decent amount of subs too. So the more people sub, the more I can keep doing it. That's one of the hard things with Twitch is that, like I said, with YouTube, if you guys get busy or you go to school or whatever, and you can't watch all the videos I post, other people are watching the videos, I'm still getting paid. With Twitch, if you don't sub, I don't get paid. And so it's kind of it's a little bit of a different game, I think. It's like I'm still trying to figure out like the best way to do it. But I definitely want to make it as simple for people as possible. And I also don't want make people feel pressure that they have to sub, because money is money. I mean, believe me, I know it's hard to keep money around, so it kind of goes away and it comes back other times, then disappears again. It's you said girls. What girl is you? $61, right? You definitely, Gator. I'd say Gaming Nerd for Jeremy. Everybody that's here tonight is basically the core of my watching group. There's always, you guys are almost always on when I do stuff. So, I have to go through the list, but pretty much everybody that's here tonight, But it seems like I'm getting anywhere from 20 to 30 people per stream, which is great. Oh yeah, that's right. Lee lost bets. He had bets that I would push the car in my summer car, that I'd push the car into the into the maintenance hole. That was funny. Yeah, my summer car. I don't know, for those of you guys that were on Thursday, and I haven't chopped it up yet to put it on YouTube. Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing on YouTube about probably, I want to say 7 or 8 episodes of my summer car. I just do it like my summer car Sunday, but then there's more. And what we recorded this week, oh my gosh, it was rough. Oh my gosh, you guys, you'll see. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Steve-O. It was a bad night on my summer car. It started off so good. The car was running perfectly, not a single problem. It's the first time I've ever had the car just work. I got the car together and it was working. And from there, it just went downhill. And I mean, it went all the way downhill. It was the worst night I've ever had in that game. Thank you, dude. Excuse me, dude. Oh, good. But now the problem is he's hosed this guy up, and so now I'm stuck. I need you to move. Let's see. You try to do half-hour sections. For my summer car, yes. I chop... Like this game, I'll just post an hour video, because that's what the game is. It's too silly to chop it up, but Billiam said it was the best episode ever. It was the worst. I mean, from a comic standpoint, or should I say comic in the sense of irony, strong irony. Go Steve-O! Oh, is it the 2-month anniversary? There we go. But I do half-hour sections for most of my other like YouTube programming, so... Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that, Gator. Yeah. From one crash to another. Yes, it was a bad night. It was a really bad night. This guy's going to kill me here. The 11th will be fine. There we go. Bad night. My summer car. It's a game that you can't stop playing, and it just... I should have gone... Here's the problem. It was late at night. I started playing, I think, at 10. And I was only going to play till midnight, and I went to like 1:30 in the morning, and I really should have stopped. I really should have gone to bed. Let's see. What am I going to get Steve-O? What can we get Steve-O? We have to get him some kind of icon. Steve-O... Steve-O needs... What do you want, Steve-O? I'll send you one of my children. Whoever wets the bed next, I'll send to England. Well, it's good that there's people still watching the videos. That's, you know, because I post a lot of videos, but even so, I'm still only posting like one a day, and I'm like, man, people are probably getting bored. Like, let's see. You're too young to have a credit card. Gaming nerfer? Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Steve-O is from the UK. Like, okay, so here's a question. If you're from the UK, do you call yourself English? Or, because the UK includes, obviously, you know, Scotland, and I guess, does it still include Australia? It doesn't include Australia anymore, does it? Or does it? Like, I don't know. So, like, do you say that, yeah, I'm English, or do you say I'm UKan? Like, we all say from the UK. We don't say from England anymore. Like, I don't... Your wife gets ticked? That's hilarious. You play them on the tablet in bed. Okay, so you say you're British. Interesting.
This is how you sound a fireworks slots. This is how you do fireworks.
There you go. There you go, Southern Rebel. All right, John, I can't really look because I'm trying to steer. Okay, so you normally call yourself English or British. It does have a lot of territories, you're right. Oh, now Mater is actually playing Slime Rancher. He's trying to make me look. He's like, look, Dad, look. I see that, Mater. I'm trying not to crash while I'm looking.
Why
So okay, so you say you're British.
Daddy, I want you to talk.
Now, when would you say you're English? Like, how? What does anybody say that they're English? Or is that just something that Americans call British people? Because we used to say, the British are coming, the British are coming. Commonwealth.
Dad, some of them are going inside the ground. Could you bring me something for $2?
Not right now, Goose.
$2.
No, Violet.
What?
No. Get out.
Why?
No. Fine. Okay, to differentiate from being Scottish or Welsh or Irish. Well, because I would never call a Scottish person English, but I would call a British person a British person. I would call a British person English, but I would never call someone from Ireland English. I mean, they're Irish, so I don't know. It's a weird. It's a squirt. So I just wonder, I'm curious as to where we get that, hey, they're English, Well, no, we're British. Jeremy, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, believers are grafted into the vine, but all the UKers are grafted into the British. Speaking of British, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video called "I'm British." Gamers, girls, welcome aboard. What do you call it? My brain is going dead. Yeah. All right, getting into cruise control here, and my brain will come back alive in just a second. Okay, so if you guys have ever seen, there's a rap guy called Mr. Oh my gosh. No, it's not Mr. B. What's the guy's name? But he does a song called "I'm British." Professor Elemental, that's it. And it's really funny. It's a really funny video, and it's a really funny rap song about being British. They call it Mr. B, and he are in this really minuscule. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. My guy's going. We need to pull over and get a night's sleep here. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna look on the map real quick because I don't. This area, I'm not familiar how they do the stops. We might have to get off and... Nope, right ahead is asleep. Okay, good. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Anyway, Professor Elemental and Mr. B... You said the squids are fighting. You're messing up the chat, man. They fight each other, actually. They have, these rap-offs. But... They're in this really obscure part of music called rap hop, and they do this British. I don't know. I guess it'd be steampunk kind of stuff. They're real into steampunk, but he has a video. It's one of the funniest rap videos I've seen in a long time. It's called "I'm British." So if you get a chance, watch Professor Elemental's "I'm British" video. I don't know if the rest of the videos they're kind of weird. Some of the ones that he makes, but that one is really funny. Oh, that's so funny, Jeremy. Eminem, well, yeah, it's different. You said he's done for. Ice Ice Baby. No, that's not Eminem. Sorry. Eminem. 2 months in a row, Jeremy. 2 months in a row, Steve-O. So, yeah, it was a. If you get a chance, watch Professor Elemental. I'm British. And then there's the Mr. B ones are pretty funny. They write songs hate songs about each other, like how the American East and West rappers hate each other. Kid Rock, oh my gosh, I haven't heard Kid Rock in a long time. One of the guys at my church actually went to high school with Kid Rock's drummer, and they're still friends. It's that girl. I don't know what her name is, but is Hollywood crumbling? It's been crumbling for a long time. All right, we're gonna go to sleep here. I'm not gonna quit the stream, but we're gonna walk and turn off my motor and go to sleep.
In the game?
In the game, John.
Okay, good.
You're not ready for bed yet, kid? John, could you get me an ice water?
Yeah.
from downstairs? You'd be awesome if you did. Millie has leveled up. Okay, we need to check. Steve says, I need to check and see what is going on with my company. Get me some ice water, Jen. Ask Chubba to help you. All right, so we need to just real quick. Long distance, he's good. Balanced, he's good. Balanced. Once they get to 4 stars, I put them on balanced. So Millie, okay, so she's good. So everybody else should be balanced right now. Yep. Okay, good. So we're good. Ta-da! Well, that is true. It's funny because in Christian music circles, musicians last a lot longer. So there's, bands usually get like 10 albums before they. I got a lot of drivers. Yeah, I think I've got like 5 garages or 6 garages full, maybe 5 garages. But anyway, like in Christian circles, the bands seem to last longer because there's just not that many bands. So it's funny, the longevity. But there's a real funny video out there too, and I forget what it's called, but it's about how to be a Christian worship band. And they're it kind of gets in like these people sitting in an office like with the record company talking about like getting signed, and they're like, well, we're gonna sign you, and you just gotta but you need to make sure you oh man, it's okay, 90, there we go. You need to write songs, and you need to have like water references go really well, like washing over or flowing through, like like just totally like the formula, the awful formula that is Christian music. And then at the end, like they have a picture of the Newsboys up on like a poster, a Newsboys poster, and he's like, and you know what, guys, if your band doesn't make it, we can always just cycle you through the Newsboys. Like that's where all the Christian artists go once they're washed up. Oh, it made me laugh so hard. Anyway, I do like Christian music, but I also grew up listening to it, and it definitely has some things that are very inbred because it's its own genre. So, yeah, there's definitely Christian. There's Christian country artists too. The Newsboys are a really big Christian band. I mean, they've been around. I saw them. I'm 44 years old. I saw them when they were kind of first starting, and it was when I was 18. So that gives you an idea of some of the Christian bands and the longevity that they have. But they're one of those bands that, when somebody would drop out, they'd pick up an artist from another band, and so they kind of like have had a lot of different. The guys from DC Talk went to the Newsboys, like when they were done, like, or one of the guys did, and the bass players from this group and the guitar players from that group, and so they're kind of like this homogenous band of like all these Christian band artists that are from other bands. Anyway, it's a running joke, but they're anyway, yeah, the Christian music scene has its own inbred stuff, but they do. I mean, let's see, Petra had like a 15 or 20 year, like 15 albums, Yeah, right. That's right. They all switch up and make the Newsboys larger. But yeah, I mean, DeGarmo and Key had like 7 albums or 10 albums. Yeah, Petra was, out of all the Christian rock bands that were out there, I love Petra, and then Mylon Lefevre, and then Whiteheart. Those were like the really big, good musician bands. Like those guys were really, really. Oh, Res Band. How could I forget about them? They were incredible too. Kind of like blues metal. Like almost like a ZZ Top type, but Petra was. They kind of sounded a little bit like Boston and a lot like Kansas. I mean, just like the singer sounded like the guy from Kansas, the guitar player sounded like the guy from Kansas. So they were kind of like that classic rock sound, and they were really good. They really, really were talented musicians. Yeah, they were really good. But they're it's corny now, but. It's funny because the one place that Christian music's done really well is in the hardcore scene. Like, you go figure, but most of like the big hardcore bands are Christian bands. I don't know how that happened, but there's some really good Christian bands out there that are hardcore. I don't particularly love. It's a really original name for Kansas. I don't really love hardcore music. Sometimes I get in the mood for like one song. So there's an old hardcore Christian band called. Oh, make it good, Arthur. I can't remember their name now. My brain, it just went blank. Dang it. I know the song's called American Love. Who makes that song? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But if you look up American Love, Christian hardcore, it's a really hardcore song, but then it has like this beautiful, like soft part in the middle where the guys like the guitar player and the drummer both sing and like they're harmonizing with each other, and it brings me to tears. It's gorgeous. Oh man, Haste the Day. That's the name of the band. You said like Old Testament. Good one, Lee. No, look up Under Oath is great. They're screamo. You said I got 800. Oh, Steve, that's great, dude. And then the other one though, Haste the Day. That's an older Christian band, but if you look up American Love by Haste the Day, it'll give you an idea of what Christian hardcore sounds like. Some of it's a lot more intricate. There's some really good bands, but Ryan knows all of them. I don't keep up with them. There's too many of them to keep up with, but. Haste the Day has that one song, and it's so funny because the song is just like and then they get to this part where they start singing, and it's beautiful, and then it goes back, but it's anyway, it brings me to tears every time I hear it. Regrets. So Zayo was another one. They were kind of on the fringe of Christian music, but they were a really good hardcore band. But there's still a bunch of them. As I Lay Dying is one of them. I'm trying to think of who else. Gosh, my brain is just not... I don't listen to it enough to like have it in the forefront of my brain. But I really like Under Oath, too. There's a lot of people that... their first album, They're Only Chasing Safety, it's a hardcore album, but it's got enough like singing parts in it that I just really love it because the guy's kind of like in my same vocal range, so I can harmonize with him and stuff, and it's a really good sing-along album. Really catchy music. But, yeah. So anyway, that's... mostly I listen to really weird music. Like, when I tell people, they're like, what do you listen to? And I'm like, well, it's probably all people you've never heard of. And most of them aren't Christian bands. I listen to... rock isn't a genre. You said that. Let's see. Hang on. Oh, I see the ones that you sing in church. Yeah, I mean, in the '80s, there was a big Petra the Coloring Song, right? There was a lot of like serious Christian music. Like it wasn't meant for church. It was meant to like just play writing songs about writing songs. So there's a lot of stuff out there that's more than just like what you would sing at church, But I got to shift down here. Sorry, guys. These hills are killing me. Turn that down, John.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. But anyway, I listen to like I like Imogen Heap. Like I like a lot of her music, and then I guess Frou Frou would be her. I like piano music, like that kind of stuff. I have my Pandora set to Sigur Rós, and they play all kinds of like different. I think Anesthesia is one of the bands I really like. It's basically just piano stuff and like a little bit of acoustic guitar. Some of the songs by, I think his name is Bon Iver or Bonivar or Bon Iver. He doesn't do music anymore, or he doesn't do his own stuff anymore, but he had some songs that I really liked. So it's just really weird, obscure music that people don't listen to. Nobody listens to this stuff. I don't say nobody, but I have a very obscure playlist that I listen to. And then throw in Def Leppard. I don't know where that came from, but... and a Petra occasionally, for sure. Maybe DeGarmo and Key. DeGarmo and Key was another Christian, like, rhythm and blues type band that was really, really good. The guitar player was excellent. In fact, sometimes we do things without realizing why we do them or why we choose them. So I have my Stratocaster, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen a pic of it, but I have a white... Usually Stratocasters are either black with white pickguards and white pickups, or like if you have a black and white one, or they're white with a white pickguard and white pickups, or they're white with a tortoiseshell pickguard and white pickups. Mine is white, and then I bought a black pickguard, and I have white pickups and white knobs. So it's the only one I've ever seen, except for the guitar player from DeGarmo and Key. He played a white Stratocaster, and I never put the two together. Like, it was years after I was listening to DeGarmo and Key that I bought this guitar, and then I put that black picker. I'm like, man, that looks good. And I started looking around for him. I'm like, man, nobody does this. Like, this is a really cool combo that nobody does. And then I realized I was looking at one of the DeGarmo and Key albums, and I'm like, dude, that's Dana Key's guitar. Like, that's why I picked that. That's why I like that look. I'm like, it's pretty funny. So, anyway, I love my Stratocaster. I think I've talked about it on the channel before, but that guitar is just so pretty sounding. And it's so flexible as far as its tones. I got to do more guitar stuff on my channel. I've been terrible about, I think because I have to like set up a camera and I got to set up mics. I never do it. It's a lot of effort. So it's like easier for me just to jump on and play a game. But you know, maybe it's, and when the winter comes here and things start to calm down a little bit from work. What's up, Straw? Man, you're in late. How are we doing on time? We got 5 hours left. I got 7 hours left. So we got about another 20 minutes or so. You made it this time. Yay. Except for you missed like the first hour. But that's okay, because you're going to see us make it to the end of our journey. We are on our way to somewhere in Turkey. I think Constantinople. Ooh, the Brian May. Now, see, I don't know if you guys know this, but Brian May actually designed his own guitar. So the guitar that he played, the dude from Queen, that's a guitar that he made himself. That's a cool guitar. And it has a very unique sound to it. So you also said no. Bot setup. Sorry. George Brown, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. George Brown has subscribed. Oop. Oh, boing. I bumped my knee on the desk and I love the zombie. I don't. Why does it pick that? Like, you subscribed. Like, why? Why is it a zombie? Where do I even change that? Oh. Did you? I don't know why this reminds me of this. For some reason, if you guys ever watch Robot Chicken, and I can't recommend it on my channel because I'm pretty family oriented, but there's one where the Darth Vader and the Emperor, like, he's finally Darth Vader, and it's the first time that they're on this, like, you know, not the Death Star, but they're on one of those Imperial Star Destroyers, and he's like, Darth Vader's like, dude, where's all the chicks? And the Emperor says, oh, you have a lot to learn about the dark side. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but I'm running over these signs. Oops. I think I just nicked my trailer. Steve-O is once again going to help me get this stuff working. I'm not going to do it tonight, though, Steve-O. I'll put that link in Facebook, and I'll grab it from there, because I'll do it tomorrow. Thanks, George. I really appreciate you guys being here. This is fun. There you go. You listen to gospel music country. Like old Amy Grant stuff. She was kind of country when she first started. Oh, you've met Brian May. That's cool. And in your hometown. That's really cool. Well, they're all from around that area, you know. Streamlabs. Oh, the Boba Fett ones, yeah, those are horrible. They're pretty funny. When they're in the Sarlacc pit. He's like, come on, man. Oh. George Jones. Oh, you have a lot to learn about the dark side. Streamlabs, I think, is going to help. Steve was showing me how to get rid of the, like, to fix the icons and stuff like that. Like, what I don't know how to do. I tried to make a John Deere for my subs. I tried to make a John... Oh, I got caught out. Shoot. 5? I tried to make a John Deere icon for my subscribers, and I had it all put in there, and it looked really good. And then it came out and, like, erased. Like, it came back and said, nope, I have to make them, like, what do you call that, where it's clear? Like, the background's clear, and I don't know how to do that. The background has to be transparent. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know how to do that, so. A stick hero? No, I don't. I've never played that before. Alright, back up to speed. I need to check and see if I... Nah, good, I didn't damage the trailer. That's good. Truck's got a little damage, but that's from just being road weary. Oh, I should... Oh. Nope, not going to make it. Ooh, that was bad. Woo! Wow. Titsbury. I need to stop and get gas. I almost killed myself there. Bad driving. Bad boy. Oops, and I stalled. Wow, batting 0. I forgot to put it down into the lower gears. Okay. Arthur almost wrecks his truck. Let's see, did I wreck the truck? Let's see, did I do any damage? Nope, good, okay. I was going to try to make that turn, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get enough braking. Not that that was the best driving, but... I didn't even realize that there were cars behind me. That was a very dangerous move on my part. Wow. Well, the sun's coming up. We should be there before I have to sleep, so we should be good. And then we'll buy a garage, and then I do need to go to bed for the night because it's almost 10:30 now. Real Arthur time. John, I mean, you can stay for a little bit long, kid. As long as you're good. He said K. K. So anyway, like I said, it was a weird wedding today. It was like I said, the guy looked like he was in his 40s, but he was 55 years old, and she was like 32, and I was like, mail order bride, maybe, just weird. And she was from the Philippines. I was like, I don't know about this, though. Like I said, he was a handsome guy and stuff, so it wasn't like he was, but just an odd, I don't know. I'm really leery, especially after watching. I don't know if you guys get with the times, man. Yeah, I know. Well, hey, if you're... Some of those wives might be nicer wives than some of the American girls. I don't know. But they didn't seem real lovey-dovey either. That's what was weird about it. It's just kind of like... But maybe because Filipinos aren't as open about, physicality and stuff. I don't know. Like different cultures, obviously, but... It was just a little weird. I watched that show years ago, back when I was married, my ex-wife and I. Oh, with Steam Labs. Okay, that's cool, so that I can do my kind of own design. Muslims marrying kids. Oh, man. Well, at least it wasn't that bad, but... I'm not going there, Jeremy. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. But we had this, there was a show out on, I think it was Lifetime that my ex-wife was watching it. But it was actually a pretty good show. And it was called like 90 Days to Marriage or something like that. And it was about immigrants who were getting married, like met boyfriend in this country or whatever. And then they decided they're going to get married. And had some of them, I think, the one that always cracked me up was there was a one guy and he was like a rock star in his south country. 90 Day Fiancé. There we go. Thank you, thank you, Fireblade. And it was like he was like some kind of like music artist, like kind of like a Boys to Men type thing, but like for Nicaragua. And so he comes up here and he like gets in the studio and they're expecting like this kid to be able to sing and like actually have some talent. And instead he's like this just like really crappy rapper. And you could tell, like, they're trying to, like, make it, because they're on TV, so they're trying to make it, like, look good for the show, but you could see the guys, like, in the booth, like, just kind of looking at each other like, how do we tell this kid that he's pretty much screwed? He has no talent. Like, you aren't going to make it, kid. Sorry. Good luck. Good luck with all your dreams. 90 Day Fiancé. But then, like, others, those two, I think that couple really was in love. There were a couple couples, like, you could tell they really were. But there was a couple other couples that were Savadeo. Welcome aboard. There were some other couples where they were just greasy. I'm like, man, this guy, like, the only reason... And then one couple was from Norwalk, which is, like, an hour from where I live. So it was like this this like 50-year-old lady and this like 20-year-old Muslim dude. And of course, and she was, I'm a fat slob, so I can say this. She was a fat slob. I'm like, this woman's like, bleh. And he's a real handsome guy, like young guy, handsome guy. And he's obviously marrying her to get his green card. I mean, there's no question about it. And so they got married, and he wouldn't let her kiss him. He's like, well, no, it's a religious holiday for Muslims, so I can't kiss you today. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. So they got married, and he wouldn't kiss her. And then literally the next day, he left. He packed his bags and left. Got his green card and got out. Now, I think he could probably get kicked out of the country for that if they reported him, because that's illegal. You can't do that. So if you're not married for I think you have to be married for like a year maybe or something like that, or 3 years to actually get your citizenship. And he wasn't, but it's go Steve-O, yeah. That lady, she just got suckered, man. I'm like, sucker. Like, come on. You seriously couldn't figure out that guy was screwing you around? I mean, like, how can people be so stupid? But they are. She's like, we're in love. I'm like, he doesn't love you. Are you kidding? I'm like, how did... Oh. I guess I'm kind of jaded because I've been through a bit. So when people tell me they love me, I'm kind of like, let's see what happens. Now, it's funny because on the opposite end, and now my kids, that's totally different. My kids are like, Dad, I love you. I know they mean it. I know they're not messing around. But, when other people do, I'm just kind of like, I'm a little leery of anything that people tell me, because I've been through the ringer on that a couple times. Once, for sure. More than once. And so I have a hard time trusting others, which is sad. You said, well, looks aren't everything. That's right. Apparently either is marriage. So, because and one of the things that kind of brought this up, and I went on, I have a, I don't know, I don't know, I'm nuts. There's one person that I kind of like, but it's not going to work out. But anyway, then there's I did go on, people kept telling me to try Plenty of Fish. So I went, Gaming Nerfer, no problem, man. Okay, it's not going to be too much longer. Let me give you an estimate here. My rough estimate is like 10 minutes maybe at the most, until, at least for the trip part. I do want to do a couple management things at the end where I'm going to buy another garage and stock it up with trucks and people. Because I've got almost $600,000. You just keep buying garages once that happens. Every time I hit 550, I'm buying a garage. So, just a small one. I'm doing the three garages, and then eventually I'll go back and expand them all. But whoa. Farmers only. I thought about there, but I'm not a farmer, and I don't drive a pickup truck. I mean, I just, you know what? I'm just like, I've thought about that because I'm a digital farmer. But no, I don't know. I'd feel really bad about going on there because... Anyway, so I went on Plenty of Fish this week, and it was pretty funny. Like, I realized I am, for what I am and who I am, I'm super picky. I mean, super picky. And so, like, I went to the like, they have, like, this meet me section, and you can kind of pick girls from there so that you can kind of see who you... The computer's trying to figure out what you like and who you like. And they're like, do you like this person? I'm like... Nope. But then there was one girl, and I'm like, actually, yeah, she was. I don't think with her. I don't think it's going to work out. I tried emailing her, and she didn't respond. So, but she was a gamer girl, and she's 42. She's like a year younger than me, and she's divorced, doesn't have any kids. But she said on her profile she doesn't want kids. And I'm like, well, then that's probably not going to work out. So, but I emailed her and I said, like, I know I have kids. You don't have to email me back if you're not interested. No problem. I get it. But if you are interested, I am a gamer also, and I actually am starting to make a living doing it, and would love to have somebody that understands that and would be part of it, So, and she checked out my profile, and then I never heard from her. So, rats. Because it would have been, I think that would have been a good fit, but oh well. Trying to find people with the same interests, but yeah, it was pretty funny. I was pretty much like, no. And once again, the same thing that happened on Christian Mingle is happening on Plenty of Fish. I get all the 50-year-olds. I must look like an old man. I really must look old because it's like every woman that like sends me emails at least 49, and I'm like, look, I'm just 43. I don't want to marry somebody 8, 9, 10 years older than me. I don't want a mommy. Southern Rebel, I have no idea how much longer. I'm done when I'm done. It won't be more than half an hour, that's for sure. Boy toy, right? All right, dude, get on past. Come on. I'm slowing down so the guy can go around me. Jeez. All right, Gator, we'll see ya. If I'm not here, have a good night, buddy. Oh, man. What the heck? I've been driving. That's the second time I've done that tonight. So anyway, it's a pretty funny experience on there. Let's see. Where are Mom's 10? What is that? What? Wait, what? I don't understand. Where are Mom's 10? Wait, Gaming Nerfer, can you resend that? Because I'm not digging your rap. I don't know what you're asking me. But, yeah, it was... Or, like, they're too far away. Like, there's one girl that was kind of cute, and I'm like, but she's... like, an hour away. I'm like, man, I don't want to start that up. That's like, I don't know. I mean, if it's the right person, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just not... I'm too old for the internet dating. I think I just missed the... You know, like some people, like the modern age thing, like people do it. But, you know, for me as an old fuddy-duddy. Well, I'm just saying, like, the tendency for a man with an older woman is... She said she was not in England. Probably not. Is to, you know, to kind of like... I don't know. They tend to mother a little bit more. I don't want that. I want somebody that's like my age, I guess. Somebody that's my generation. Somebody that sends... Right, exactly. I just need to wait. Right? And I'm not saying that... Like, I have a friend who married a girl who's, I think, like 12 or 13 years older than him. And it's a perfect marriage. And they were meant for each other. Like, I'm not saying that that couldn't happen. But in general, I don't know. I'm like... I'm just... For me personally, I just get creeped out. I'm like, ew, it's like dating my mom. Yeah. And I know it's not that bad because your mom's 20 years older than you, but still. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm sure if I was like 80 and she was 90, it wouldn't matter, but I'm almost dead at that point anyway, so. I don't know. Is that wrong of me? I did meet a lady today. The DJ at the wedding I did today was super cute and really nice. And like to the point where she was like giving me a hug when we were leaving, but she's married. I'm like, dang it. She even went to the same church that I went to as a kid. I'm like, you look really familiar. And her name's Tammy, and I was like, no, that doesn't ring a bell. And I told her when I was there, and she's like, oh yeah, like she kind of remembered me because I used to play in the band. Oh, I'm always playing in a band somewhere with Dave Schroyer, the worship leader. She's like, oh yeah, I remember. And I'm like, that's cool. I said, I honestly, I know I've seen you before. But the name doesn't ring a bell. But anyway.
So, Dad,
She's like, yeah, you know, I'm going home. My husband and I are going to hang out tonight. I'm like, oh, husband, rats.
Guess what? Put one of my food.
Dang it. And she was 45, and I would have been like, if she wasn't married, I'd be like, hey, you want to go on a date? Like tonight, I would have asked her out right afterwards. Like, how can I ask this girl out? Oh, she's married, rats. Dang it. Oh, well. Seems like all the good ones are taken. See, go Steve-O? Well, there you go. Hey. Like I said, some people it works out great. My friends Greg and Ginny, it worked out great. Like But she's also a very youthful woman. Like their ages, and he's kind of like a older than his years type guy. So that matchup worked really well. Like but for me, I'm like, I don't know. I'm really immature, obviously. Hey, welcome aboard Ernal Sleep. Ernal Sleep. I just am a very immature person, so I realize that for me, it's got to be my age or younger. Because I'm immature. Like, I find that, like, when I'm at church and people are talking to me, in general, the people that talk to me, I'm not saying the people that I go after for relationships, but if I sit down with my coffee at a table, invariably the people that come over and talk to me are like 30, like 25 to 35. That's the age group that I identify with, and that honestly identifies with me. On YouTube, it's similar, though I will say most of the people that are on my YouTube and Twitch channel are about my age or maybe a little bit younger. But like, I look at my statistics for YouTube, and the average age of the people on the YouTube channel are I think like 42 or 41, and they're guys. But even the girls, like at church, when I talk to people, I seem to do well with the younger people. So it seems like that. Yeah, more. Oh, I see what you're saying, Gaming Nerfer. Oops. Steve-O says older. Oop. So I just seem to identify with those younger people. So anyway, it's just, it's just funny. It's kind of it's a weird thing, but I mean, I get along with the older people too. It just depends. My guy really needs to sleep. I hope I'm going to get there. How much time do we have left? 1 hour. Okay, we're right on the cusp of being there. 51. There you go. Hey, we'll see you later, Fireblade. Have a great night. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I knew this was going to be a really long episode. I figured about 2 hours. And so far, let's see, I started at what time? 9 o'clock, and it's almost 11, so yep. It's a good 2 hour ETS. I was hoping Monster Millions would check it out, because I know he was real interested in an American Truck Simulator, but we kept telling him, like, try Euro Truck. So I wanted him to see this game, but he didn't show up, so. I mean, I thought Saturday night would be a good night for it, but I guess not. This is really pretty here. So we are in Hungary. I didn't realize Hungary was so green. I always thought of Hungary as being like pretty desert-ish. Oh, that's hilarious, Gaming Nerfer. I'm related to her. Oh, that's my cousin. Yeah, she is cute, isn't she? But not like that. Kissing cousins. That's what we used to do here. Actually, all over the world, people used to marry their cousins. That was the way of things. That's how we ended up with hemophilia. Don't touch me. I'm going to bleed to death. Yep, ETS2 with ProMods. 220. This truck is awesome. Oh, that's too bad, Gator. Well, what are you going to do? Pretty exciting game, sounds like, though. Very close. 19 to 17. That's a very close game. That's a good game right there. Oh, man, we got some aliasing things going on here. Oh. Wow, is this curvy? 70. Oh, thanks for telling me. Ugh. Rocket back up to speed here. I was going to say, it looks pretty fast for 70. This is a really long bridge. This is like the Huey P. Long Bridge in Louisiana. All the train bridges going alongside it and stuff. Or I'm thinking of Lake Pontchartrain, but Huey P. Long, I think, is the bridge that goes across. Or am I completely wrong about that? Hey, there's some trains. They look like they're from the ETS or from Train Sim. Those are the same kind of engines we saw in England. The Great Western Railway trains. Oh, I need to do the high-speed video of that, too. There's so many videos I need to make. I'm super excited about work slowing down. I'm not, because I won't have any money, but there's so many games coming out. I'd like to be able to spend a couple days just, you know, working on some of this new stuff and new maps and stuff like that. So it's a pretty long bridge, huh? That's cute, Gator. Alabama. I'm not talking about that comment on my YouTube channel. Everybody close your eyes. Let's see. Oh no, I'm going to do it, Lee. I'm doing it. Because that's part of part of the whole thing is the HST. It's like I missed out on an entire section of it. And then the entire section. It depends on how much older. Here we are in Constantinople. I'm going to slow down, even though it says 90. There's no way. Oh, come on. Man, I'm not clutching very well tonight. All right, so back on track. There's a big cement. It says cement on it. Come on, they don't say cement, do they? Oh my gosh, Mr. Micah, stop it. You guys are bad. You guys are misbehaving tonight, my Twitch audience. Naughty people. There you go, Gator. It's good to hear. 3,000 spotting assistance. Whoa. Yeah, the STA-2 is supposed to be a pretty sweet tank now. I will not know for a couple months. Actually, probably ever, because I don't own one. But I'd like to get an STA-1. I just conked out on the Japanese track. I never... Wow, is this pretty. Look at that. Yeah, I might get bored driving a truck. I don't know. Maybe. It depends. It depends on where you're driving. I really think out west there's so much stuff to look at. You won't get bored. But in Ohio, yeah, I get bored driving for half an hour in Ohio. It's pretty boring. It's pretty flat. All right, let's get this trailer lined up. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to park it on the other side because of the way they have it set up, so I'm not going to be able to really see what I'm doing too well. All right. Beep, boop. No. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Shoot, I got that all screwed up. What, did I just stall? Ugh, crap, I hit it. Hills, 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 and more hills. Yep, I stalled. That's right. I recovered quickly. No one will know. I can't even see where I'm going. I'm trying to use that mirror to... But at least we're getting straighter here. So that's what I need to do. Straighten out. Actually, I can see out this side now. There we go. They can. I have that turned off. I just always take the hardest. What?
What time tomorrow?
To church?
No, to the conference.
Oh, 5. You like those? The bobbleheads? All right. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Had to try it a couple times, though. I did bonk my truck on the gate. Okay, that should have been a fairly large job. $62,000. Oh, man. You... Well, usually, Saturday nights, I've been trying to be better on Saturday. Saturday night's a great night to stream because I always get a decent amount of people watching. So, all right, so let's take a look at the world map, and it's good to see you, Pat Dog. Level 26, that's right. We're going to buy this. So let's go head over there, and we're going to truck it up, and then my guy's going to go to bed for real life. My guy, me, is going to bed. This road is really busy here. I thought, like, because it's like drop off, it'd be. It doesn't go anywhere, but man, is it there's a lot of traffic. Whoops, dumped it. Yes, check out Steve-O's channel. Thank you, Straswa. I love this truck's paint scheme. The blue is super cool. Super happy with the blue. I love this truck. The Scania is my favorite truck for sure. 7th gear start. I know, isn't it pretty? Reminds me of the Mentor Headlands, where my mom lives. Or not Mentor, Rocky River. Ooh, look at that ship. There's a tall ship. And some really fake-looking waves. Honk, honk. Oh, there you go, Pat Dog. Yeah, we could do that for sure. World of Warships is starting soon, so Tuesday should be starting. There's the USS Constantinople. Actually, it looks like a fishing vessel. It's not any kind of military ship, and it would not be USS either, because that's United States, isn't it? I've been practicing. I was playing the Texas on warships. Jeremy, yes, I do. And I like warships is actually in much better shape than yeah, that was a Jazzy Cat trailer. I did update my Jazzy Cat stuff too, by the way, Steve-O. It's in much better shape than World of Tanks as far as like, whoops, like playability and stuff. Like the game is much less broken than World of Tanks is. Do you really want to buy this garage? Yes. Yes, I do. I want to buy this garage. Look at my sweet truck. That truck is freaking awesome. Oh, Jazzy Cat has a new one now? Great. Just when I updated. It takes me forever to update. All right, so congratulations. Nope, I don't want a quick job. I want to go to my company manager. All right, truck manager, garage manager. We have Constantinople. What do we want? What's around here? Nothing that I found. Iveco is always the cheapest. Micah, well, that's true. That's basically one map with DAF is the nearest. I did finally find an Iveco dealership somewhere. I think it was there in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Let's do this. Buy online. Yes, there are Renault trucks in the game. My first truck in this series was actually the first two were Renaults, but the detail level on them is pretty low. So, I don't know. I just let's see here. They have a $96,000 truck. Ah, man, I'm so cheap though. Here you go. Nothing on it. All right, and another one. We'll take doot. Here's a black truck for you, and another gray boring truck for you. We'll put that right there. How much money do I got left? Should have a lot left actually. 202,000 still. Yeah. Garage manager. All right, so we're going to go in here. We need to fill in the positions for the drivers. We got 1.7. Got a lot of 1.7s. Hey, dude, it's the singer from Switchfoot. This is your life. Are you who you want to be? And then we have, I don't know, that guy looks like, I don't know. The lead singer from, what's that band that ran? Risk of Rain. Double trailer logistics. Well, that's true. Everyone does go the same way at the same time, unless you're playing with bots. Hey, it's Carrot Top. We have some serious personality in our garage. Okay, so now we're going to get these guys training. Driver manager. We have. Oops, I just totally messed something up here. I don't know what I did. Okay. Well, anyway, Philip. No, yeah, Philip is new. He needs to go. We do long. Once again, I do long distance for the first till they get 4. That way they don't get stuck like where he couldn't find a job. No, you're getting a job, dude. So long distance. All right, so these guys are all set up. They're all going to learn long distance. They're all in the Iveco Stralis. And we are done for the night. We have $197,000 left, and I have a bunch of garages, which is great. And we're going to just buy more and more and more. I've got 7 garages, except for mine, which is tiny. So it's really 6 garages. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that sad moment where I have to go to bed. I thank you so much, guys, seriously, for sticking with me for 2 hours while we drive a truck. I think we had a pretty good, fun night tonight, and that was awesome. Usually the truck games, after about an hour, I'm done, but this was fun tonight. So we'll definitely see you guys on the farm. I will be doing the farm sim next week. We'll be going back to our normal schedule, and then I have a wedding the week after, but I will be doing farm sim. So good night, everybody. Thumbs up if you're watching YouTube, either Twitch or YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. Nicholas, welcome aboard, and I will see you guys on, I think, the next Tuesday. I think will be the next stream, but I might try to stream on Monday too. We'll just have to see how it goes. I need to spend a couple evenings with my kids too. So have a good night, guys. Next time on Twitch. See you guys. Bye.